plate for Knott County Central. That's number 14 for the Patriots, Jaden Ambergy. As first pitch from Crisp is taken low in the dirt for ball one. Again, 2 outs, 2 on for Knott Central, and a 1-0 count at the plate to Ambergy. As Crisp sets, delivers outside corner for strike one. Ball and a strike. And if you're on YouTube, we want to welcome you watching the YouTube stream as we are underway a little early. It was originally scheduled for a 2:30 start, and it came back it started at 2 as the 1-1 pitch taken for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count 1-0 Knott Central. They have runners at first and second here in the top of the first. Eli Crisp on the mound for Breathitt County. He'll set, deliver to the plate, going to be fouled back to the screen. Count remains 1-2. Crisp has his sign. There's a chopper between first and the pitcher's mound as Crisp will run over, take the throw from the first baseman, Hudson, and that's it. Out number 3. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
Since 1962.
And welcome everybody back to Knott County Central High School as we get set for the bottom half of inning number 1. We're going to run down the Breathitt County lineup real quick. If you're on YouTube watching, then we'll have the picture back on there momentarily. Leading off will be Aiden Combs. He's at short for the Bobcats. Brady Tincher is in left field batting second. Sebastian Howard at second batting third. 4, 5, 6 this way. Robbie Turner behind the plate. Reese Cox at third. Colby Bird Colby Bird the DH. And then 7, 8, 9 is Eli Crisp, the pitcher. Miles Holland in right field, and Dylan Stacy in center. And Jaden Hudson is at first, not batting this evening for Breathitt County. As Combs will lead it off for the Bobcats. He'll dig in, leading off the bottom half of inning number 1 for Breathitt County. As he'll take the first pitch low for ball 1. Again, apologize, technical difficulties at the moment. We will have the picture back up and running for you on the YouTube channel here in a few moments. As the 1-0 taken for strike 1, it's now 1 ball, 1 strike. Big swing and a miss on the 1-1 for strike 2. 1-2 the count now. As 1-2 is upstairs for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Here's the break-even pitch, low and away for ball 3. Got a full count to Combs here in the bottom half of the first inning. As Breathitt County trying to tie the game. Here's the payoff pitch. It'll be lifted foul, back out of play over our heads. Count still full. Payoff pitch to Combs. This one's low and in, ball 4. And Breathitt County has a leadoff man aboard. First pitch to Brady, taken for strike 1. So Breathitt County with the runner at first. Nobody out, 0-1 count to Tincher at the plate. They throw over to first. They had him picked off, but the throw goes wild, and Combs winds up at second base for the Bobcats. I'm Steve Neese. I'll have James Turner alongside me here momentarily. Time called on the field as umpires going to get together and discuss something over between third and second. I'm not sure what that's about. As we get back to action. A 1 count at the plate and a swing and a miss for strike 2. So it's quickly 0-2 to Tincher. Nobody out, runner in scoring position out at second base for the Bobcats. That's Aiden Combs, the leadoff batter for Breathitt County, as he took a leadoff walk. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Going to be lifted to right field, but going to go out of play. Still 0-2. Appreciate Rick Hinchy running the camera for us again this afternoon. Game scheduled for 2:30, gets underway at 2 o'clock. And I'm sitting here trying to get the lineup for Knott County, if I can get that shortly. The 0-2 in the dirt, taken for ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bobcats trying to tie it up. Knott County with an unearned run in the top of the first. They lead it 1-0 here as Tincher is swinging a miss for strike 3, and it's 1 out, runner still out at second for Breathitt County. As that will bring Howard to the plate for the Bobcats. He'll look to tie the game up again. Trailing 1-0 by the Bobcats here at the moment. First pitch to Howard in the dirt. Good block by the catcher behind the plate. And again, the early start, I apologize, don't have the lineup for Knott County at the moment. As the 1-0 to Howard in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, runner at second for Breathitt County. And they're going to intentionally walk Howard. That'll bring Robbie Turner to the plate for the Bobcats.
Now batting for Breathitt County, the catcher, number 52, Robbie Turner.
So Turner will be the one with the opportunity to try and tie the game for the Bobcats. As he digs in. Go square to bunt. Pull back, take the pitch. Pitch is called a strike. Throw runs up in left field on a steal attempt at third. And Combs will score, and Breathitt County will have a runner at third, tie ball game And the Bobcats with an opportunity to take a lead, tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first. So Breathitt County with 1 out and still 1 on, a runner at third base in scoring position. There's Robbie Turner down in the count, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, a chuck swing, they say he did not go, taken for ball 1. Knott County, the whole school, second year in a row. Breathitt County has had to open the 14th region tournament with the whole school in the first round. As the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball that stayed up for ball 2, 2-2 the count. Two-two pitch on the way, runs it full. Combs did the same thing in his at bat. Got down in the count, I think 1-2 was his, and then came back to get a leadoff walk. He has scored the tying run for Breathitt County here in the bottom of the first. Breathitt County trying to take the lead, and the payoff pitch to Turner will be ball 4 outside. And Breathitt County runners at the corners. And to the plate is Reese Cox. He got the big save in the district championship game against Wolfe County. He's up with runners at first and third, 1 out. Opportunity for Breathitt County to pick up the win, or take the lead here in the bottom of the first. Anything in the outfield grass could do that. As first pitch to Turner. It's going to be Cox taken for strike 1. Courtesy runner over at first. I believe that's Spencer. You could see the number for Breathitt County. Would imagine didn't go in the first pitch, probably going here. There he goes. And the 0-1 taken for ball 1. Knott County's catcher fakes a throw to second, looks at third. Nobody goes. Here's the 1-1 outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Two one taken for ball 3. 3-1 to count at the plate to Reese Cox as Breathitt County with 2 runners in scoring position, tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first. Bobcats trying to take a lead here in this first inning. Here's the 3-1. Big swing and a miss from Cox for strike 2, and it runs it full. Payoff pitch goes low and away, and Breathitt County will have the bases loaded with Colby Bird coming to the plate. Going to get a timeout meeting at the mound. Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So the batter for Breathitt County will be Colby Bird. Knott County did not change pitchers. They left their guy in. Once we get the lineup, we'll get everything set up here in a minute. As the first pitch to Bird is taken for strike one. Bases loaded, one out, 0-1 count to Bird at the plate. Here's the delivery. Outside outer half of the plate, taken for strike two. Here's the 0-2, swing and a miss for strike three, out number two. Here in the bottom of the first for Breathitt County, and that will bring the pitcher to the plate for the Bobcats. It's Eli Crisp, a chance to help out his own cause. We're tied at one here in the bottom of the first, but bases loaded for Breathitt County, 2 outs. Pitcher going to go from the stretch for the Knott Central Patriots. And first pitch to Crisp is taken for strike one. Here's the 0-1, taken for ball one, evens it up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Breathitt County, champions of the 55th district. Knott Central, runners up out of the 54th, and the 1-1 was fouled off. Back to the screen for strike two. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knott County looking to get out of the jam. Breathitt County looking to take the lead. Tied at 1 in the bottom of the first. And the 1-2 goes upstairs for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count goes even. Here's the break-even pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. We go to the top half of the second inning. Breathitt County tied it up in the bottom of the first. We go to the top half of the second, tied at 1. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of inning number 2, tied at 1. And it looks like it's going to be Hall to lead it off for the Knott Central Patriots. Don't have the lineup at the moment. As Knott County scored an unearned run in the top of the first. Breathitt County answered with an unearned run in the bottom of the first. That's where we sit, tied at 1 as we go to the top of inning number 2. We'll have James Turner along with us momentarily. I'm Stephen Neese. And if you're listening to us on 97.3 WJSN, you can check us out on YouTube as go to youtube.com, type in WJSN 97.3, and it'll pull everything up. At the moment, some technical difficulties with the picture there, but it looks like it's going to be okay there on our YouTube channel. Again, check us out, youtube.com, WJSN 97.3. Leading off will be Hall for Knott County Central. As Crisp delivers the first pitch, a line drive into right field. Leadoff man aboard for Knott County Central. Nobody out.
Catcher number 23, Chase Hendrickson.
That's Hendrickson at the plate now. Looking to, at the very least, have a productive out for Knott County Central. Crisp looks over at first, sets at the waist, delivers first pitch as squaring the bunt was Hendrickson, but pulls back, takes ball one. Hendrickson squares the bunt again, pulls back, takes ball two. It's quickly a 2-0 count. Hitter's count here for Hendrickson. Hendrickson does get this one down as Crisp comes off, fields, throws the first in time for out number one, but productive out as Hall goes to second. In scoring position with one out.
Having for the Patriots, second base number 2, Parker Williams.
Hey James, can you do me a favor? Can you go up and get the lineup for Knott County? At press box up here. At the plate for Knott County is Williams, swinging a miss for strike one. He's at the plate with, one out, one on, runner up, out at second base for Knott County. As Crisp going from the stretch, sets, delivers. No bunt. Once again, Crisp fields barehanded, throws the first for out number 2. Good play to get the out at first base, but runner does go to third. So go ahead run 90 feet away at third base. And Knott County rolls it back to the top of the lineup with Huff. And they're going to put him on. Runners at the corners now, 2 outs. And that'll bring to the plate for Knott County. Get the number in a second. Number 13, that's Connor Napier.
Pitcher number 13, Connor Napier.
Let's go 1-3.
So Napier at the plate, 2 outs. 2 on, runners at the corners. Again, the pitcher for Knott Central. 10 step out of his own cause here. Tied at 1 in the top of the second as the first pitch taken for strike one. Leadoff man got a single to right field. Got bunted over to second, bunted over to third. Intentional walk to Huff as he'll take second. Huff will on the 0-1, and it's in the dirt for ball one. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
And your attention, please. Hurricanes SAA guidelines. No artificial noise makers are allowed at the regional tournament. No artificial noise makers are allowed at the tournament.
So 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
No artificial noise makers. I guess when they put that bales, they put stuff in the
He 1-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Steve, it's a
To
beautiful
Napier
day.
at the plate. Go ahead.
Beautiful day for high school baseball in the 14th region. First round here. Field's in good shape. Of course, this is started a little bit early than we anticipated on the game time. Of course, trying to dodge the rain, and but games are underway here at the Knott County Baseball Complex here in Hyman, Kentucky. I'm James Turner with the veteran Steve Neese. And Steve, it's a beautiful day for first round action, 14th region tournament here.
Yeah, Estill County defeated Leslie County in the first game, 4-3. That game was held at Alice Lloyd College as the 1-2 here goes in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate by Turner. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And for the folks that's never been to the Knott County Baseball Complex, it's on a hill here.
Very nice.
Very nice. Breathitt County in their blue uniforms.
As the 2-2 going to be fouled out of play. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to count at the plate.
Connor Napier, number 13. The original game time at 2:30, but it started around 2:15, I guess.
Started at 2 is what they
2.
did. Yeah, and I was running around trying to get this thing done. Here's a line drive in the right field. Holland will take it off a hop, but 2 runs will score, and it'll be 3-1 Knott Central.
3-1 Knott Central here.
Still 2 outs. Chance to get out of it.
Runner at first base for Knott Central in their maroons with dark blue numbers, white trim. Wind blowing here on top of the hill, top of the mountain.
First pitch here taken up and away for ball 1.
Oh,
this ball hit in the right center field. It's back, and that ball will be off, not quite to the fence. A lot of water out there. It just died when it hit the ground.
it did.
Throw going in the 3rd.
Got him.
They got him. Ball got away. Otherwise, they got him.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It looked good from here, but the ball got away. Four to 1 now. Yeah, he had him, Steve.
Are we going to get a pitching change? I want to say we are. We'll check here in just in a second. Yep, we're getting a pitching change. We'll send it back to the station for 90 seconds. Back in 90. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids...
And welcome back to WJSN 97.3. First round of the 14th region boys baseball action here. Bobcats trailing 4-1, taking on Knott County. And happy Memorial Day to everybody that has served, servicemen and women. It's a very important day, and happy Memorial Day to all our service men and women. Combs now, Aiden Combs on the pitching change for Breathitt County. Combs, number 24, an 8th grader.
24, Aiden Combs, batting for the Patriots, the first baseman.
Combs, first pitch, low and away for ball one. Combs. Outside, ball two. Count 0-2. Bobcats trail 4-1. Outside for ball three. No balls, 3 balls, no strikes at the Knott County Baseball Complex. Right down the middle for strike number 1. Combs has an ERA of 3.69 for the Bobcats. 3 balls, 1 strike. Around the corner, count goes full. Pitching to number 7, Austin Collins. Austin is a senior for Knott Central. Knott has a runner at third base. And ball 4 outside. Runners at the corners for Knott Central. Bobcats trail 4-1 here, first round, 14th region baseball action as number 9, Michael Parks, comes to the plate. Michael is a freshman for Knott Central, coached by Austin Turner and Sean Dameron. Big lead at first for Knott Central. Hit the outside corner for strike number 1. Bobcats trail 4-1 here. Combs trying to get out of this jam here. Of course, the Bobcats coached by Justin Combs. Combs gets the sign, back to first in time. Knott Central, a runner in scoring position. And runners at first and third to Michael Parks here at the plate. Pitch,
lifted in the right field, yeah. Slicing away as it goes foul. Nice catch.
What a catch.
As Holland makes the catch going into the fence there in right field in foul territory. Knott County plates 3. They lead it, though, 4-1 going to the bottom of inning number 2. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
Welcome back to the Knott County Central High School baseball field as the Bobcats trail 4-1 going to the bottom half of inning number 2. Crisp was the batter that was due up for the Bobcats, I believe. Nope, it's Holland. I apologize. Not Crisp, Holland.
14 miles Holland, and 8th grader for the Bobcats. I tell you, when these games start a half hour early, unscheduled, it throws you off bad. But I can understand why, trying to get the game in here before any kind of rain threats.
So Miles Holland leading off the bottom of the second for Breathitt County. First pitch from Napier is fouled out of play for strike 1.
We're at Gary Hammond Stadium here. And Gary Hammond is one of the officials.
As the 0-1, a swing and a miss for strike one. 0-2 the count. On deck is Stacy for Breathitt County. Then the Bobcats will roll it to the top of the lineup as they had 8-9-1 to the plate. The 0-2 upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We did have an outfield camera, but when I got down here, for some reason it spun around, James. It's filming the hill.
The heel, yeah.
So it doesn't do me good. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County. Here in the second. Rick Hensley up on the hill, James. Look to your right up top.
There he is, like he's on deer hunting, like to me.
Sitting in the tree stand, yeah.
He's scouting out for the fall.
So we're running his view the full time here as Stacy at the plate for the Bobcats. Napier with the sign, winds, delivers, taken across for strike 1.
Dylan Stacy, a senior. I tell you what, if there's ever a golden glove given for center fielders, he would definitely get it.
He would get it, yes. As Napier with the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and it's quickly an 0-2 count.
Napier, Connor Napier, the pitcher, got some heat on the fastballs.
Here's the 0-2. He doesn't let dust settle much as this breaking ball stays upstairs for ball 1.
Napier ERA of 1.95 coming into the game, 93 strikeouts.
1-2 fouled back, still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking at the field, if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to see the infield grass there. The one on the infield, that is artificial turf. This pitch going to be hit into shallow right field. The second baseman will go over and make the catch for Knott Central for out number 2. That's Williams making the catch.
And up to the plate is number 24, the pitcher, Aiden Combs, and 8th grader.
Number 24, Aiden Combs.
Combs walked back in the first inning and takes strike 1 here.
Base is empty here for the Bobcats.
2 outs. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into left center field,
yes.
And making a track on it with the beat is Hall for out number 3. We go to the top of the third. That ball hit hard, but
yes, it
a
was.
lot of room to cover out there. Hall did it. And we go to the top of the third inning. 4-1 Knott Central. 5, 6, 7 due up to the 6, 7, 8 due up for the Patriots. It's Ambergy, Hall, and Hendrickson back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
Is it?
We go to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's going to be top of inning number 3. I apologize. We were in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, Knott Central leading 4-1 as looking to see what the substitutions were when they brought Crisp out a little bit ago. I think he went to left field. Combs is the pitcher for the Bobcats. He came in the second inning. Looks like Howard went to short. Tencher went to second, and Crisp went to left.
Well, Knott Central, Steve, a very quality ball team.
Yeah, leading off will be Ambergy, then Hall and Hendrickson. And that is number 14 for the Patriots, Jaden Ambergy, leading off.
Knott Central, a record of 27-10. Breathitt County, 18-16.
Breathitt County took that trip down to Florida. I think they went 1-4, if I say that right. First pitch, Ambergy slicing one to left field. It'll get down and by the left fielder. As Crisp will get it in. It's a leadoff double for the Patriots.
Number 10 comes to the plate, Braden Hall. Braden is a junior for the Patriots. The 53rd district. Of course, Breathitt County in the 55th. Score 4-1.
So Hall leading a chance to allow Knott County to add to their 4-1 lead as he's at the plate with the runner at second base. Nobody out. Combs going from the stretch, sets. This is a bunt attempt as throw to first in time for out number 1. Does move the runner to third, though. Knott County loves the bunt. Taking that out of the Meehan playbook.
Number 23, Chase Hendrickson. Chase is a freshman for Knott Central.
He bunted in his first attempt at a sack bunt, or first at bat, sack bunt. See if they try to squeeze here. We'll take the first pitch low for ball 1.
Runner at third base for Knott Central. Runner in scoring position for the Patriots. Four to 1.
Here's the 1-0. Squares the bunts. There's the squeeze. Good bunt. Got the run in. They get the out.
Makes score 5-1. Number 2, Parker Williams, a senior, to the plate. One of 3 seniors for Knott Central.
Number 2, second baseman Parker Williams.
Williams, the second baseman. Short bunt,
misses.
Steve.
It went after it. Misses for strike 1.
5-1 now. Score. Knott Central leading. Base is empty for Knott Central.
As the 0-2 fouled out of play.
That's 2 foul balls up there around Rick Hensley.
He had to move once where he was set up. He about got hit, so he moved a little to his left to get out of the way, and still got a good shot for us here. The 0-2 from Combs. Off the bat, still no balls, 2 strikes. We've talked about that, James. You got to get that bat out of the way.
Yes, you do.
It seems like that ball finds it every time in those situations.
Combs, the pitcher, now in relief.
Here's the 0-2 delivery. Wines delivers outside, ball 1.
Yeah, his big crowd up here at Knott Central on the hill. Combs gets him.
And got him on strike 3, and we go to the bottom of the third. It's 5-1 Knott Central, and due up for Breathitt County, 2-3-4. Tincher, Howard, Turner. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the bottom of the third. Breathitt County with 2, 3, 4 coming to the plate. That's Tencher, Howard, and Turner. Breathitt County with some work to do. They trail it 5-1 for Knott Central. 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third.
Senior Brady Tencher. Trying to get some offense generated for the Bobcats.
First pitch, yanks it foul. Hit it hard, but foul for strike one.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I've got Breathitt County looking for their first hit, James.
Bobcats trail 5. First hit. And
the 0-1 taken for strike 2.
It'd be a good time for it right now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County in the third. Howard to the plate for the Bobcats. Both teams committed an error. Both teams have stranded 3 runners.
Bash Howard, number 34.
First pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Now batting for the Bobcats. 34 at second base.
Played my last game here, James. Senior back in '97. Been a few years.
I guess it was in the regional tournament.
Yes, it was.
Who did you play?
Fleming Neon in the regional championship game.
And they ended your high school career,
They
unfortunately?
did.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch to Howard. We're going to be fouled back to the screen for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Score 5-1, Knott Central leading.
Yeah, that was the game we jumped ahead of 11-3 early and got beat 16-15.
Man, oh man.
Here's the 1-2 up and in. Runs the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tough loss.
It was.
Didn't want to play college baseball?
Wasn't good enough.
Wasn't good enough.
Break even pitch, stays upstairs for ball 3. Would have loved to have played.
You might be a late bloomer.
Nah. They don't look at it that way. Here's the payoff pitch. And we lifted into left field just over the outstretched arms of Huff, and it's a 1-out single for Breathitt County. First hit of the night, at least what I've got anyway, for the Bobcats.
Bash Howard recently made the all-star team I saw in the newspaper.
As Turner at the plate for Breathitt County. Bobcats trailing by 4.
52, Robbie Turner.
52, Robbie Turner, a junior for Coach Justin Combs.
Nice facility, though, that they have up here.
Oh, yeah.
As first pitch to Turner, taken for ball 1. Of course, they've replaced a grandstand for the football field as well, and they're in the process of putting turf down.
So upgrades in the Knott County Athletic Complex and department.
5-1 score here is Turner swinging a miss at the 0-1 for strike 2.
And about a month ago, they had Clint Black here at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. He had a concert for flood relief benefiting. 5-1 now.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll have another game tomorrow here on WJSN. It's the softball 14th regional tournament. Breathitt County taking on Letcher Central. 1-2 pitch here to Turner. Going to be fouled back out of play to our right. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The world famous Sports Talk will not be this evening. He will be back at our regular broadcast time next Monday. We'll have a makeup on Thursday for today.
Thursday this week or Thursday next week?
Next week.
As the 1-2 swing and a miss for strike 3. And runner still at first for the Bobcats. Now 2 outs.
It'll be the next Monday and Thursday, not this Thursday coming June, I guess. 3rd and 6th. Get caught back up as number 2. Reese Cox, the senior, comes to the plate.
Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1.
Got Bash Howard at first base. Score 5-1.
And a 1-0 count at the plate. Here's the pitch from Napier in the dirt. On the way, gets by the catcher, and it does allow Howard to go to second.
So Howard now in scoring position for the Bobcats. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to 97.3 radio and on YouTube, WJSN 97.3.
So we've got a 2-0 count at the plate to Cox. It's a hitter's count here. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs, though. As the 2-0 taken for ball 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
I've got ball 3. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Scoreboard a little bit hard to see.
Yeah, red on the black background. Here's the 3-0 taken for ball 4. So 4-pitch walk issued to Cox, and that'll bring Bird to the plate. Kobe Bird with runners at first and second.
Number 3, Kobe Bird, a sophomore for the Bobcats. Bobcats trying to plate some runs here.
Bird squares like he's going to bunt. Breathitt County doing their thing to be distractions on the base pass. They forced a throw over to first, but it was a good throw, so nobody able to go anywhere. Napier looked out at second. Nobody was there. Howard kind of dared him to come after him, so
Yes,
he
he
did.
did.
And then he spun and threw to first, but Cox able to get back safely. Bird squares like he's going to bunt. Pulls back. Runners go. Throw to
High.
third is high, and they say he got him.
on the tag.
Didn't slide. For out number 3 as we go to the top of the 4th. 1, 2, 3 for Knott Central coming up. Huff, Napier, and Ambergy. We will be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of the 4th. 5-1 Knott Central leads Breathitt County as due up for the Patriots. Huff, Napier, and Ambergy. 1, 2, 3 in the lineup for Knott County as Breathitt County trying to defend their 14th region championship that they earned last year. Find themselves in a hole here going to the top of the 4th. Again, this game's originally scheduled for a 1 o'clock start. Then they changed it last night to a 2:30 start.
Right.
They moved the first game to Alice Lloyd College today. It got started 10 minutes before noon. And instead of waiting until 2:30 to start this one, they started at 2 o'clock.
They just on the fly here.
They let us.
Knott Central.
Yeah, they sent me, and I say they, I'm talking about here from Knott County. They sent me the update last night with the 2:30 start, but I never got the update on the 2 o'clock.
Did you ever get it?
Then never did get the 2 o'clock. Just was here working around and was like, uh-oh, they're starting.
They're starting.
So Huff leading off the top of the 4th. He's 0 for 1, a fly out and a walk. Takes the first pitch for ball 1.
Number 1, Jaden Huff, a senior. Score 5-1.
Here's the 1-0. Low and in for ball 2. Might be just trying to not give him anything to hit. The 2-0 pitch here from Combs. As I say that, a line drive right at the shortstop, Howard. He makes a catch.
Howard,
number 1.
Didn't have to move an inch.
Did not.
Now batting for the Patriots, pitcher number 13, Connor Napier.
Number 13, Connor Napier, the sophomore, pitching.
He'll dig in. I've got him 1 for 2, a single, and maybe a ground out. Knocked in a couple of runs and scored 1. Takes the first pitch here for strike 1.
Bobcats trail 5-1.
Here's the 0-1. Low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty here in the top of the 4th. Knott County a 5-1 lead over the Bobcats at the moment. As Combs winds and delivers. Taken for ball 2, 2-1 to count.
Yeah, like Steve said, Bobcats, the 14th region defending champions.
Here's the 2-1. Lifted high into center field, but Stacy settling under. Didn't move much to make the catch. For out, number 2. The ball hit very high into the sky.
He hit it a mile high.
Batting for the Patriots, right fielder number 19.
And that'll bring Mason Ambergy to the plate for Knott County.
Number 19, Mason Ambergy, a sophomore for Knott Central.
Combs winds the first pitch up and away for ball 1. That one slipped out of his hands. I can tell he didn't mean to do
Yeah, you can tell it slipped.
He's rubbing the ball down a little bit. As the lefty Ambergy back in the box. Combs winds the 1-0. Low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Big crowd here at Knott Central. A good friend Chase Jiggett behind us here. Old ball player of mine just a few years back.
2-0 was taken for a strike. 2 balls and a strike to count now.
Chase was in his prime back in 99, 2000.
A few years ago. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball hit hard, and it'll get by the first baseman in the right field for a 2-out single for Knott Central.
Chase is an umpire of the 14th region, does a great job. Been on Sports Talk a couple times.
Collins to the plate.
Number 7, Austin Collins.
Number 17, Austin Collins. Austin is a senior for Knott Central.
He's up with a runner at first and 2 outs. Aiden Combs going from the stretch with a runner on. Will set at the chest, spins, throws over to first, and runner back safely.
His field's in great shape here.
Yeah, again, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, again, it's the WJSN live stream presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. Of course, we have a couple of sponsors over there. We've got several on the radio as well. Appreciate all of them.
And happy Memorial Day.
Ambergy had good lead over at first. Throw to first a little high, otherwise might have got it.
Steve, this is the first unofficial day of summer. I think first day of summer, June 21st, I think.
Yeah, this is the day that everybody says it starts.
Starts.
Runner goes on the pitch. Here's a line drive to left field that Crisp will make the catch for out number 3. So Knott Central will strand a runner at first. And we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Patriots still leading 5-1 over Breathitt County. Due up for the Bobcats, 6, 7, 8, Bird, Crisp, and Holland. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community.
Welcome back to WJSN 97.3 King of Mountain Sports. Steve, looks like the Knott County baseball complex took a page out of the Mike Holcomb football complex. Its stands are covered. They're covered.
Bird leading off the bottom of the 4th for Breathitt County as he'll take the first pitch low and away for ball 1.
Bird, Colby Bird, number 3. He's hitting 200. And he makes contact this time, but it's going to be
in the left field and caught for out number 1.
Bobcats trail 5-1. But, yeah, this is a covered stadium as far as the seating. The only one I know of in the 14th region, maybe the Mountains. Steve, you probably know more about that than I do. But first one I have saw, where Breathitt County has the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex. It's covered, too, for the seating. Chris, number 5.
Takes strike 1.
Eli hitting about 200, too.
Yeah, as far as baseball fields covered, this is the only one in the 14th as fouled off on the 0-1 by Chris for strike 2. Pikeville has a grandstand behind home plate that's covered. Pikeville High School.
Pikeville High School, the Panthers.
Here's the 0-2. Upstairs, taken for strike 3. Wow.
Questionable call at best. As up to the plate is number 14.
Miles Holland.
Miles on the season hitting 283 for Coach Justin Combs and the Bobcats.
And he's up with 2 outs and the base is empty as Napier winds, delivers. Check swing would have been a strike anyway for strike 1.
Base is empty for Breathitt County.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Bobcats trying to generate some offense here.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Breathitt County goes 3 up, 3 down here in the 4th as we go to the top of the 5th. Due up for Knott Central, 5, 6, 7. Parks, Ambergy, and Hall. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of the fifth. Breathitt County trailing Knott Central 5-1. As for the Patriots, they have 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate. Parks, Ambergy, and Hall.
Yeah, Bobcats need to get out of this inning here without any damage done. Get some offense generated in the quickest way possible. We're in the 14th region first round baseball tournament here. Started off this morning at Alice Lloyd College. 2 more games scheduled this evening, weather permitting, but giving rain today, Steve, but the clouds, partly cloudy, I guess, but hopefully it holds off.
We're getting ours in. That's
getting
the main
ours
thing.
in. We'll be back tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock from Prairie Central, their softball complex.
As Parks leading off the top of the fifth for the Patriots. Combs delivers. First pitch, a line drive in the left field, leadoff single for Knott County.
Yeah, Parks, he hits 371.
They've done that a few times here so far tonight. And just about every time they do, they score a run.
Jaden Ambergy, batting average of .299. So Knott Central, runner at first base here. 5-1. Knott Central leads the Bobcats. Winner will advance to the Wednesday semifinals.
Good lead over at first. Would imagine they're moving at some point soon in the at-bat. Breathitt County, 3 8th graders in the lineup. Of course, Cohn's on the mound right now. Hudson over at first. Holland in right field. 2 sophomores is Howard at short, Crisp in left. There's the bunt attempt, fouled off for strike 1.
Runner will go back to first base. 5-1. Knott Central. You know, Amberg on the year, 32 hits, 22 RBIs, and a couple doubles.
Parks over at first, a decent lead. Breathitt County seeing it, throwing over. He gets back safely. Knott County, to get a man on, they like to bunt him around a time or two, try to get him to second and third as Combs will set here, delivers to the plate. Taken for strike 2. No balls to strike the count at the plate.
And no outs.
Strikeout would be nice. Get that first out anyway as Combs delivers. Here's a ground ball up the middle. We'll only play first, and it's not in time. Oh, no, not in time. I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get the Bobcats trouble. Slow dribbler.
That's better than a bunt if you're Knott Central.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right.
And runners at first and second. Nobody out.
Five 5-1. Top of the field. As number 10 comes to the plate, Braden Hall. Braden hitting .286 for the Patriots.
As our camera's spinning around up there. First pitch, Hall squares the bunt, pulls back, takes ball 1.
Runners at first and second for the Patriots with no outs here.
Breathitt County pulling first base in for the bunt attempt. It goes foul for strike 1. 1-1 count.
Just a gorgeous day for high school baseball. We're at the Gary Hammonds Knott County Baseball Complex.
Here's the 0-1.
Pop, can he turn it
No,
off?
it's going to hit the backstop, and that went off the bat for strike 2.
Runners at first and second.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
A line drive at first who could step on the bag and get the double play would be nice for Breathitt County, but a strikeout would be a really good out for the Bobcats as well.
In a jam here.
Combs sets, delivers the 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Combs fields, throws to third. Nice spin move, but the throw to first not in time. So runners still at the corners after the fielder's choice, and it's one out.
Yeah, fielder's choice got the lead runner. Runners at first and second, still in scoring position, but got the out.
Yeah, now a double play gets you out of the inning.
Absolutely.
As Combs will set, he'll check the runner at second as he sets. First pitch, hard hit ground ball in the right field. A run may score here as Holland's throw is cut off, and a run does score.
Makes it 6-1. Runners now at the corners for the Patriots. As number 2 comes to the plate, that is Parker Williams. Parker hitting 141. 6-1 now. We're in the first round of the 14th Region Baseball Tournament.
And a courtesy runner over at first for the catcher, Henderson. Bobcats getting to a deeper hole here.
Yeah. That Knott County Central team is a very talented team. Of course, lost to Letcher 5-0 in the 53rd District. Letcher just as talented. Bobcats had an upset win over. Got him.
Got him at first on the pickoff move.
Got him.
It's a big out.
And what I was saying, Breathitt, with the upset win over Wolf County. How many district titles is that in a row? 5?
7 for Breathitt.
7. And 9 for Wolf County softball in the 55th district.
As pitch to Williams is taken in for ball 1.
Score 6-1.
Here's the 1-0. Low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Runner at third base in scoring position.
The cars in front of the hill needs to be moved immediately. It's a black Silverado. License number.
Truck needing to be moved. It's not mine. They said black. Nope.
No Subarus or Cavaliers, so we're safe.
Well, we're in Rick's truck today. It's
Toyota.
Yeah.
Rick Hanson, one of the best fishermen probably in Eastern Kentucky. As Combs gets ready for the pitch.
Square to bunt and pulls back for ball 3.
Score 6-1, like Steve said. Bobcats getting into a hole here.
Combs sets. There's a 3-0 pitch across for strike 1.
Nice pitch by Combs. Hall at third base.
And a 3-1 across for strike 2. Runs it full.
Payout pitch here for Combs.
Lifted in the right center field. That ball's down. And it could be, no, it's just going to be a single.
A long single, but 7-1.
7-1 in favor of Knott Central.
Now ready for the Patriots shortstop, number 1, Jaden Huff.
Jaden Huff, number 1, the shortstop.
7-1.
I can already see it. Doing good. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Jaden Huff, number 1, the shortstop, hitting .505. Knott Central leading 7-1. Talking to Tommy Hall, Dean, the 14th Region basketball officials, and popped up and
that could be gone. Yeah,
be close. Gone. It is gone. left the ballpark. Huff, his 7th home run of the season. A 2-run shot over Stacy's head. Scored 9-1 as the clouds come over. 9-1. That we got a meeting at the mound, Steve. Coach Combs talking to Aiden Combs. 9-1. Not sure. It could be a pitch and change. Looks like Bash Howard going to get the ball. He's going to pitch. And Steve, let's take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break while Bash gets warmed up. You're listening to WJSN 97.3, King of Mountain Sports. Got you on break, Steve.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
On 3, 9-1, Steve. Bobcats in a hole here. Bash Halbert going to be in relief here, listening to WJSN 97.3 King of Mountain Sports. We do want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to 97.3 on the radio. Also on YouTube, WJSN 97.3. Type it in your search engine. He'll pop right up. And just a happy Memorial Day to all those servicemen and women and their families that has served us, our United States, keeping us free. We're so proud to be an American. Of course, the world famous sports talk will not be this evening. Scheduled back for next Monday, June 3rd, and Thursday, the makeup 6th. First 2 Mondays and Thursdays of June will be the makeup dates for sports talk. And number 13 comes to the plate. That is Connor Napier, the pitcher. Connor hitting .343. Bobcats down 9-1. Bash Howard on the mound for Breathitt County. Howard recently selected to an all-star team statewide. Congratulations, Bash Howard. First pitch for strike. As Napier, that ball will drop. A single for Napier. Bash Howard, his ERA is 5.54.
For the Patriots.
And for the Patriots,
Fielder,
number 19 comes to the plate. Mason Amberg, number 19. So Knott Central, a runner at first base.
No, they ain't got none. Jason's first down.
Hamburg hitting .370. Ball low for ball 1. Clouds now coming over. Hopefully get this game in. Howard gets the sign from Turner, runner at first base for Knott Central. Right down the middle, but they called that ball. Looked good from here. Nine to 1, Bobcats trail. Ball high and away. 3 balls, no strikes, no outs. Bottom of the 5th. Patriots showing bunt. Oh, he might have hit him. Yeah, got him on the wrist. They'll advance to runner to second base. So Knott Central now a runner in scoring position. Runner at first, runner at second, 19. That was Amberg. He hit on the wrist. He tried to shake it off. That's got to hurt. Number 7 up to the plate for the Patriots, Austin Collins. Collins hitting .326. Steve, when you play ball, did you get hit much by pitches?
I had one game in Little League where I got hit 3 consecutive at-bats.
I just went to the house, I think. Go back, start back the next game.
The last one hurt pretty good, too. Got square right in the back.
Oh, gosh. Howard up and away. Steve, Bobcats in the hole here, 9-1.
Yeah, and Knott County going to try to score those 2 runners on base. If they do that and hold Breathitt County, it would be a short game.
Yes.
Here's the 1-0. Taken for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice pitch by Howard. You're 9-1. The defending 14th region champs on the ropes here at Knott County.
1-1, fouled back out of play for strike 2.
Runners at first and second for the Patriots.
Howard will set. Check the runner out at second base and then come to the plate.
Inside.
Ball 2, count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Howard, the third pitcher of the evening.
Count even at 2-2. Runner goes. Ground ball up the middle. Run scores from second. Still be first and second with 2 outs. 10-1 Patriots.
And up to the plate for Knott Central is number 9, Michael Parks. Parks hitting .371. 39 hits, 30 RBIs, 7 doubles.
Howard going from the stretch with runners at first and second. It set right around the stomach and delivers. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Got him chasing. Did get the announcement earlier today that University of Kentucky baseball team, the number 2 overall seed.
I saw that.
So that means more than likely if they can win
Super regional, maybe?
in the regional, can get to the super regional, they would host it.
Yes, that's a big deal for Lexington and UK. 10-1. Knott Central runners at first and second.
As Parks, the 0-1, takes strike 2, runners go, and everybody's safe.
Runners at second and third now. As runners on the move. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. 10-1.
Here's the 0-2. Chop towards short. Cone stumbles but throws to first.
Should get him. Got him.
Dropped the ball.
Oh, dropped the ball. Looked good. Good recovery by Combs. Runner scores 11-1 now. Number 14, Jaden Ambergy. Ambergy hitting .299, the left fielder.
And that puts pressure on Breathitt County in the bottom of the 5th. They have to score at least a run to keep it going. They trail 11-1 now. As first pitch here, cross for strike 1.
Nice pitch by Bash. Runners at first and third.
Here's the 0-1 from Howard. Runner goes from first to second, fouled off for strike 2.
Puts Breathitt County the 55th district champs. $11-1. Runners at the corners, excuse me.
I was going to say Howard checks the runner, now throws over to first as he came set. Runner back safely.
Amberg 32 hits, 22 RBIs.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball towards short. They bobble it again, and it's 12-1, Knott County.
Stopped the ball, but that was a hot shot. Number 10, Braden Hall. Braden hitting 286 for Knott Central. 12-1. And here, a meeting at the mound, Steve. As Coach Combs is talking to Howard.
He's just trying to calm everybody down at this point.
Yes.
Now Breathitt County has a score 2 in the bottom of the 5th to keep it going.
We'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock from the Prairie Central Softball Complex. Breathitt County Lady Cats softball will take it on Letcher Central, first round of the 14th Region Softball Tournament. The Lady Cats has defeated Letcher Central 2 games this season, I think 1-0 and 4-2, I think.
We've got another new pitcher. We do have a pitching change. Let's take a quick 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sport.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
And welcome back to WJSN 97.3.
First pitch here to Hall is up and away for ball 1. Cox, the new pitcher for Breathitt County. Howard goes to third. Just a position change here as Cox with the 1-0 upstairs for ball 2. It's quickly a 2-0 count.
Cox ERA 1.35 in limited action.
Got 2 outs. Got 2 outs for Breathitt County. Just get the guy at the plate, you can get out of it here. But Knott County with 7 runs here in the 5th. As the 2-0 across inside corner, taken for strike 1.
The runners at second and third. First and second for Knott Central. Runner in scoring position. Was cloudy, now the sun has popped back out. Throw back to second, not in time. Runner safe. 12-1, top of the field here. Bobcats will have another crack at this in the bottom of the field.
As Cox sets the 2-1 to the plate. Popped foul out of play, strike 2.
Just above Rick Hensley. He may have died with an effort for us. Man, he's up there, Steve, with them cheers and ticks. Hope he wore some pants. Man.
I don't think so, and I'm looking down because I've been up there a few times myself.
Yes, look down for ticks.
Break-even pitch fouled off once again. Still 2-2 the count. Runners at first and second. 12-1 here in the top of the 5th. Knott County a 7 spot here in this 5th inning.
Yeah, big inning for Knott Central. Big inning.
Cox sits just right around the waist. There's a breaking ball that's hit back up the middle. Combs will field and tried to just tap it to the guy at second. Another run in.
Good effort by Combs. 13-1. Number 23 comes to the plate for Knott Central.
Catcher number 23, Chase Hendrickson.
Catcher Chase Hendrickson.
13-1 the score now. Still 2 outs. Still just get the runner or get the batter.
Yeah.
First pitch taken for strike 1.
Chase with 18 hits, 12 RBIs, hitting .231. The catcher won the balk, I think.
I think he called time. They called time to home plate umpire. That's what he said, so we told the umpire in the field, too. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs, ball 1. Gets by the catcher, and everybody advances.
Runners at second and third for Knott Central in scoring position, 13-1 here. Bobcats trying to get out of this inning.
Cox will go from the windup with runners at second and third. Wines delivers. Hit foul for strike 2.
$13-1.
Here's the 1-2.
A big lead off by
Swing,
Burt.
foul tipped into the mitt for strike 3. Breathitt County gets out of it now. Not before the Patriots, however, score 5. Lead it 13-1 going to the bottom of the 5th. Due up for Breathitt County, 9-1-2. Stacy Combs Tincher. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be 9-1-2. Due up for Breathitt County. Stacy Combs and Tincher. Bobcats have to play 3 to keep it going. It's 13-1 in favor of Knott County as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, big top of the field for Knott Central.
Winner gets Estill County in the semifinal on Wednesday. And at the moment, it's looking like Knott County going to advance there, but the Bobcats have chances here. Just got to score some runs. Get them on, bring them around.
And the other game is going to be Metro Central versus Powell County today at 4. Hazard and Wolf County, all those times are now rescheduled, but Wolf and Hazard and Letcher and Powell in the bottom half of that bracket.
Yeah, game time is originally 5 o'clock in the next game, but they might get it in starting around 4:30 as the 1-0 fouled off for strike 1. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stacy, Dillon Stacy, the outstanding center fielder, hitting .269. The senior.
There's a 1-1 taken for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breathitt needs 3 to keep it alive.
Here's the 1-2. Up and in for ball 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cloudy skies above us.
Break even pitch goes upstairs for ball 3. Runs it full. Payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Lead off walk. And Breathitt County, nobody out. Runner at first.
And we're going to have a meeting at the mound here.
We may get a new pitcher. I don't know. As the Bobcats will roll it to the top of the lineup in Combs. Combs scored the only run of the game so far for Breathitt County. Did that back in the bottom of the first. Bobcats stranded the bases loaded to end that inning, though. So they had more opportunities.
You're going to leave him in. Bobcats trail 13-1.
Yes.
After today, Steve, looks like good weather for the rest of the tournaments.
Yep.
Get past today.
Tomorrow night we have softball. We've talked about it once earlier. As first pitch to Combs is taken inside for ball one. That'll be Breathitt County and Letcher Central opening round game. They're actually technically the second game, but they're playing first because Powell County's still in school and they can't get there in time. As on the pitch, Stacy will go to second.
Aggressive base running by Stacy. Combs hitting .376. 31 runs, 35 hits, and 19 RBIs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. As Napier will set and deliver. Lifted foul, out of play, first base side for strike 2.
Bobcats need a plate 3 to keep this game alive.
1-2. Line drive to second.
We'll double him up.
They do.
They doubled him. Breathitt County down to their final out. Brady Tincher, hitting .413, the senior.
Left fielder, number 12, Brady Tincher.
Tincher, 43 hits, 18 RBIs, 11 doubles, 3 triples.
At the plate with 2 outs, nobody on now. And first pitch, scoots off the glove of Williams, who tried to make a diving catch. And that's a 2-out single for Breathitt County.
Bash Howard hitting .462. Brady and Bash lead Breathitt County in hits at 43 apiece, but now Brady has 44 now.
Howard was intentionally walked in the first and then singled to left in the third. So they're both at 44.
44.
Napier sets. First pitch up and away. Gets away from the catcher and allows Tincher to go to second.
As Bash tries to keep this game alive. Runner in scoring position for the Bobcats.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted foul just behind Rick Hensley on the heel here to our right for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. That ball hammered to left.
Drop, I think.
It's
Out
gone.
of here. Bash Howard. They're around the bases. His 3rd homer of the year. What a shot by Howard.
And that that double play looms large now, because
Yes,
that would have been 13-4, and as it is, it's 13-3.
It sure does. So Bash rounds the bases. Comes Cox up. Cox on the season hitting .269. Bobcats trying to keep their season alive. Score 13-3, Knott Central up.
Courtesy runner at first. I want to say that's Spencer. We'll see the number. I'll tell you for sure. I believe it is. I think it's 35. As they threw over, he got back safely. First pitch to Cox goes outside for ball 1.
That's 35, Adam Spencer. Adam an 8th grader.
Breathitt County with a young team and a good middle school team coming up as well. As the 1-0 breaking ball comes across the inside corner for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And like you said, yeah, that double play to start the inning short.
Yeah, it would have been 13-4 at the moment
Yeah.
with a runner on. Here's they throw over to first. Spencer back again.
The Bobcats defending 14th region champs.
1-1 in the dirt. It's by the catcher, and Spencer goes to second.
So Bobcats have a runner in scoring position, and Spencer. Bobcats still alive.
2-1 count at the plate.
Spencer at second base.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Across for strike two. Count goes even.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Break even pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. That'll do it.
That's going to do it. Knott County will advance. Take on Estill County on Wednesday.
As Napier gets the win, Crisp will take the loss with the final score 13-3. As try to get a couple of stats here real quick.
Knott Central improves to 28-6. Breathitt County drops to and finishes the season with 18-17 record. Breathitt County, several seniors. Reese Cox, a senior. Isaac Bellamy did not play today, but a senior, a very talented senior. Dylan Stacy, man, what a defensive career he has had. A senior. Brody Tincher, a senior for the Bobcats.
As run scored by inning, Knott County 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 8 in the fifth for 13 runs. I had him for 13 hits, 1 error, 7 stranded. Breathitt County had 1 in the first, 2 in the fifth, 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors, and 6 stranded for the Bobcats. Breathitt County, like you said, finishing their season here. We have enjoyed watching all the seniors play through the years. It brought us some exciting memories, especially last year in the regional championship season. But we do have another broadcast tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, Breathitt County and Letcher Central in softball action, as the Breathitt County Lady Cats will try to see if they can advance to semifinals to be played at Thursday. That game tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Perry Central softball field.
And that's beside the Prairie Central football field.
Correct.
Up around Walmart.
Up behind is the East Perry.
East Prairie, yeah.
Yep.
Right above Walmart on the right. So if you're going to make the trip, that's where it's going to be at. Of course, we'll be live in living color on 97.3 radio and hopefully on YouTube as well.
As Howard does make the all-tournament team. They give him the plaque there after the game. And again, final score, Knott Central 13, Breathitt County 3 in opening round 14th Region Baseball Tournament. Again, that's going to do it for our broadcast here this afternoon. And again, next broadcast tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. We'll have softball action. So I want to say for John Bunn and John Couch, thank you for both of them. They've helped us out a lot this year. Couldn't do it without them. Also, thank you, Kevin Davidson, for running the board for us back at the station. Rick Hensley running the camera for us up on the hill. And I mean up on the hill, 2-hour ride.
Tick infested on the hill.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting getting that equipment back down. But, yeah, thank you, Rick Hensley, for running the camera for us. For my colleague to my right, James Turner, I'm Stephen Nee. Scott is good.
All the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson.